Look, inflation is killing your returns. You're watching your hard-earned capital shrink without mercy, and every safe investment feels like a slow bleed. Meanwhile, the planet? It's burning, flooding, breaking down around us. It's chaos out there, and trying to make money without doing real good feels, well, empty and reckless. If this doesn't piss you off, it should. Because right now, your money either loses value or it ends up funding the very destruction that's forcing the climate crisis on every one of us. That's not just bad investing. It's a wholesale betrayal of what impact investing should be. Here's what needs to be loud and clear. Clean energy bonds. They're not just some green fantasy or charity case. This is a concrete way to fight inflation and actually protect what matters. But only if you get two things absolutely right. First, you don't pick bonds because they feel good. You pick them because they deliver real measurable returns. And because they help scale massive clean infrastructure projects no private equity or venture capital will touch without the steady backing of bond markets. These bonds fund the factories, solar farms, and wind turbines that will make fossil fuels obsolete. They're the nuts and bolts of a sustainable economy. This isn't philanthropy. It's practical capitalism with a conscience. Second, you have to dig deeper than the surface-level greenwashing. This means insisting on transparency, exact measurements, performance targets, and accountability baked into every deal. No more vague promises of impact that only exist in fancy marketing decks. Demand bonds where capital flows directly to projects that cut emissions aggressively, show real community benefits, and have enforcement mechanisms if promised results stall or fall short. No trust in empty words. Trust in hard data, smart monitoring, and real consequences. If you want inflation protection and planetary protection, don't settle for half measures. And here's the brutal truth most investors avoid. Clean energy bonds are not a windfall. They're a long game. You have to be in for the marathon, patient but relentless. You can't chase short-term hype if you want to beat inflation and create lasting change. A lot of your peers want quick wins or flash investments, but you're smarter than that. You see the future. You know transformation takes steady capital and disciplined pressure. So, lock in your expectations accordingly, but never lose sight. Each dollar you push here accelerates the death of old energy and the birth of a healthier world. If this sounds risky or complicated, that's because the system is built to scare you away from real impact. The truth? The biggest opportunity sits right at the intersection of planetary emergency and financial pragmatism. So, stop doubting clean energy bonds. Stop letting fear or confusion make you a bystander. Double down on knowledge. Figure out which bonds tie you to actual outcomes, align with global decarbonization targets, and offer inflation-linked returns. Seek out partners and issuers who have a track record, not just a fancy name. Demand the forensic data, the carbon impact reports, the transparent governance, and whatever you do, start now. The world isn't going to fix itself. Someone who understands capital's power and cares about its purpose has to make sure money flows where it really counts. The question is, will that someone be you, ready to wield inflation-resistant clean energy bonds as your tool to turn crisis into opportunity? Because frankly, sitting on the sidelines watching your money lose value while the planet burns is not an option anymore. This is about choosing beyond the usual. Choosing action, grit, and real impact. No fluff. No illusions. Just smart capital putting fire under the future that must come. Now is the time. Not tomorrow. Not when it's easier. Make clean energy bonds your anchor. Let them shield your capital and push the planet forward. If you don't do that, who will? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.